And this is important in reference to history. History of different politicians and different presidents that have been stalking me. And presidents and politicians my mother had court cases against. And hello, Supreme Court. Supreme Court has heard the information about those previous court cases. Is that not true? In reference to the activities of factual evidence that had been brought against these people. And you think about it, I was held hostage in Arkansas. I was held hostage in they tried to murder me in Texas when I was a little boy. That was on record too. It was people in the CIA, and some people think it might have been people from the Bush family. Now think about that. And remember back in the day, back in the 70s, somebody had said they were trying to steal the energy companies back in the 70s in America. And political people had made up fabrications against the energy companies when the government is at fault for not subsidizing for people in America. That's one thing. But, in reference to other things such as the politicians, such as Bush, Clinton, Bush again, Barack Obama, and Donald Trump, how many of those politicians have slandered my character? How many of those politicians have tried to block me from my mother and father's estates? Estate law outranks government. These people are trying to steal my mother and father's estates, whoever they are, whoever these people are that have been trying to steal my mother and father's estates. These people had made false accusations saying that their race claimed that they thought my mother and father's estates was their future of employing their Nazi German party and illegal party that was trying to get into America if they would have gotten away with stealing my mother and father's estates. No, I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates forever. You can't get citizenship in this country to try to steal estates, no matter who you are. And if you're in this country, you're supposed to know estate law. Anybody tampering with my life or tampering with my body or causing me any injuries must get arrested. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates forever. And you won't ever have any connection, and nobody else in the world would ever have any connection of ownership of any kind or any piece of it. I'm the owner forever. And in reference to politicians, and Joe Biden's the president right now, haven't received nothing from anywhere. And he has to be aware of the information of previous politicians trying to murder me. If he claims he does not know that, and he had been briefed on information at all, in reference to people endangering my life on a daily basis, or people trying to cause me problems, people harassing me, people violating my anatomy and my rights, those people need to go to court. It says, do not tamper with my life in any way, shape, or form. At all, ever. So in reference to senators that conspired, when people are in government, don't forget estate law outranks government rankings. So no matter who you are, no matter what your opinion is, I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates. I'm the owner of my postal mail that you people are stealing. I'm the owner of my mother and father's companies. And your people blocking me and holding me hostage does not give you any type of ticket to get in. They're privatized, owned corporations that I am the single owner of. And I've been the owner since I was real little and when my parents gave me everything. So in reference to the information of people thinking that they were going to manipulate the system of law with their activities of violating estate laws, those people need to go into court for treason. There is no ifs, ands, or buts, man. That's the facts of law. Then they need to find out if any of these people are illegal immigrants or how long they've been in government. Because just about everybody in America knows that if you try to mess with somebody that owns a company, or you're trying to steal estates from me in reference to my mother and father's estates, Pretty much most people know in reference to a state law that it's always never signed, never, never gave, never, never sold, never. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates forever. And you trying to muscle me is 100% attempts of murder. Plus, my parents had gotten murdered. Then they were frozen. So in reference to the activity of you muscling me or depriving me of my ownership, of my revenues, or my benefits, you need to get prosecuted. I'm the factual owner of my mother and father's estates forever. And hello, Walt Disney World, and hello, Hughes Network Systems, and media companies. Hello, Warner Brothers. Hello, Universal. Hello, Sony. Hello, ABC, NBC, CBS, and other networks. Hello, radio stations. These satellite controllers and their games, they need to get prosecuted for their crimes. And you're violating the per diem laws. I'm supposed to be on my mother and father's company payroll. And then, this dumbass satellite man tried to claim he thought he was closer to my parents than me, when the Royal Protocol is my identity. I never did nothing wrong. I always made my parents happy. Don't forget I was a straight A student. Look at the Olympic information of future history. Look at the NFL history of the future, NBA history of the future, and other sports that I'm going to be in. Don't forget, government man. I'm a sports athlete, too, in the future, too. And cross-country skiing and other things. And swimming. How you guys doing? In reference to any politician or government man causing me any problems, it's lawsuits automatically. I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions, and it's on record, too. And these people have been holding me hostage. And these people can get charged for trying to mislead the people with